man. All dead.
Hello guys, what's up? It's Backstab X again here. I got a special video for you guys tonight. We have Mexico versus United Kingdom in a great showing. We're going to be showing Game 3 or Game 2 if it set went 2-0 of every single match, so you guys can see the most high quality videos in a short amount of time. So here we go. We got our first match. We got Lara versus Thunderstruck. Now we're going to be playing every single match in ×2 because these matches did go by pretty quickly. So here we go. We got the furnace coming down from Mr. Thunderstruck. Electro Wizard comes out. Cannon card comes out for Mr. Thunderstruck. Take out that Electro Wizard. But look at this deck that Mr. Thunderstruck has. He has a spawners. Spawner madness is kind of insane here. Actually, we're gonna play this in ×1. This is actually too fast for me. But here we go. We're gonna be casting 10 matches. Yes, we're gonna be casting 10 matches. Let's do it. Or 9 matches. Yeah, there's 9 players on each team. But yeah, Spawner Madness coming out from Thunderstruck, and he's already down so much damage on his left side tower. So that's absolutely insane. He's looking really bad right now. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. We got the Miner coming in here, getting that poke damage. Flying Machine will take him out. Goblin Gang as well, slamming onto that Goblin Hut. Okay, Electro Wizard will take out the Flying Machine there for the Lara. Boom, boom, boom. We got the balloon yet again coming in hot. Will it get in? No, there is the furnace as well as that comes out from Mr. Lara, but does not get his balloon through. Does get the death damage on top of that furnace though. There we go, we got the Ice Golem tank for the Fire Spirits. We got the Cannon card coming in hot for Mr. Thunderstruck. We got the Mega Knight in defense from Mr. Lara. He's looking really, really confident to win this match here. Mega Knight will slam onto those trips. But look at the Cannon card Flying Machine just completely killing that Mega Knight super, super fast. Insane. Got another Mega Knight coming out from Mr. Thunderstruck. He's just stacking all of his trips right now. Look at this. He's winning the middle battle. This is insane. He's got 2 Flying Machines up. Is there anything Lara could do to defend this? Goblin Gang comes out but falls. Victim Cannon card is locked on to the tower. This is insane. How did Thunderstruck bring this in? The spawners are proving to be too much. The center defense is next level, and just like that, Lara's gonna fall to Mr. Thunderstruck. Mr. Thunderstruck's gonna take the match point for England there. Insane, guys. Check out the deck that Mr. Lara brought out. The deck that Thunderstruck brought out as well. Thunderstruck was playing a Mega Knight Poison Spawner deck with Cannon card Flying Machine. It's pretty much just all 4 elixir cards all the way around. So, crazy, crazy deck there coming out from the Lara. Okay, so now we got Game 3, Pompeo versus Bowie. Bowie from England going up against one of the best. He finished 2nd place in Game of Masters Mexico, and he's top 6 in Latin America, Pompeo. Pompeo the legend. But yeah, here we go. Pompeo starting with the Mega. Blocks it. Blocks the Flying Machine with the beautiful, beautiful Knight and Archers. But look, falls victim to zap arrows coming out from Bowie. Bowie playing a very interesting deck. As you can see, it's a giant graveyard deck. There's the graveyard from Mr. Pompeian. He's going to zap those goblins, but unfortunately does not get the Ice Spirit to lock on. Mega just comes out in the last second. They block a little Ice Spirit. Well played from Mr. Bowie. Now he's going to get a 1 shot there for the Mega Minion. Well played, well played. And now we got a Flying Machine in the back, again from Mr. Bowie. These guys love Flying Machine. That's what I noticed from the England players. They're just playing Flying Machine a lot. Is it a card that, you know, could potentially be good? The only person I've seen like really master and play the flying machine a lot in North America has been, you know, Oxalate, the spring CCJS champion. But besides that, I have not seen too much flying machine play at all, or graveyard play. I mean, who plays flying machine with graveyard? Can anyone tell me here? Can anyone raise their hand right now if you're watching this YouTube video? Who plays flying machine with graveyard? Just to let you know, don't let your dreams be dreams. If you like the flying machine, you can play with graveyard. Oh man, we got the flying machine locked onto the knight. You know, it's doing maximum damage right now. It's gonna cause some pressure. Probably gonna get like 1 or 2 splashes onto the tower. That's a bad graveyard from Mr. Pompeo. It's a naked graveyard onto a tower. The position's not optimal as well. I think he's just beating into Mr. Bowie's push here, because now Mr. Bowie's gonna come in with a huge counter push. There's the poison from Mr. Pompeo onto all the support troops, but look at the graveyard gonna start racking up onto the tower. Oh my god, the Mega's gonna come in and splash! No, it doesn't. Tesla gets it the last second. So yeah, very bad graveyard there from Pompeo. Not even the optimal placement, didn't support it with poison. Pretty much just gave Bowie 5 elixir. He's like, 5 elixir, push me with 5 elixir, bro. I dare you. But there it is. We got another graveyard push coming out from Mr. Bowie. He's got the giant, he's pushing in. Oh man, the poison on defense for Pompeo, but the giant locks on, gets 1 hit. That is absolutely huge. And then we got the graveyard push yet again. Zap comes out for the Goblin Gang. Well played from Pompeo, but he's just not able to get. Can someone tell Pompeo that that's not the optimal graveyard placement? Graveyard placement should be placed 1 tile left of the tower, so the skeleton spawning on the outside of the circle can get to the tower without getting hit by the other archer tower on the side. Right there's the optimal placement. Well played to Bowie. Bowie playing it properly. There it is. He's going to push in with the giant, and that's how you do it. That's how you play graveyard, guys. The placements have to be on point. With graveyard, you're not going to get a lot of damage. Graveyard got a new rework, and definitely you got to place it right there, or else you won't be getting the damage necessary. But yeah, next up is Seer versus Notaduck, coming up hot. Let's go ahead and oh, excuse me, guys. Okay, I just woke up, so good morning, everybody. I have spiders in my throat or something. You know when you wake up, you're just like, hello, good morning. And you're just like, you have this really deep voice in the morning, you're like, good morning. And you can barely talk. That's me right now. Okay, so Seer versus Mr. Notaduck. Seer is an absolute beast. And versus Notaduck. So he's Notaduck, guys. Can you think of any other things he could possibly be? He could be a frog. He could be a chicken. I think he might be a chicken instead of a frog. Maybe a pig. There's endless possibilities. But here we go. Seer is doing damage with the miner. The Night Witch is not going to hit. Nice Electrozer comes out there from Mr. Seer, stopping the whole entire push from the Night Witch. All the damage. Well played. Block comes out to take care of that Electro Wizzy. Boom, boom, boom. So here we go. There it is. Little Spirit Goblin's gonna start doing damage. Seer throws a little zap onto the tower as well. Probably getting some more poke damage. Look at Notaduck. I think he realizes this and he might go aggressive with Peck and decides to just throw a Night Witch away. That is really interesting there. I don't know. I'm not sure what Notaduck was thinking there. He's just like, I'm gonna throw Night Witch at the river. Wait, never mind. I don't want to throw Night Witch at the river. That was kind of interesting, of course, but nonetheless, here we go. We got the miner coming in hot for Mr. Duck. Right on top of the Electro Wizard. He's trying to deny the miner poke damage from Notaduck. Well played from Seer, but loses his Electro Wizard. Not sure if that's worth. That's 4 for 3 exchange. He still took a shovel. He's still taking poison damage. Maybe it's better just to set the Electro Wizard away from the poison value and have him alive for the counter push. That could be possibly a better option. We'll have to test it out to see if it's better to deny the minor damage or just to like keep your Electro Wizard alive. I know a lot of people ask that question. Look at this defensive P.E.K.K.A, but the P.E.K.K.A from Mr. Notaduck might get there. No, Electro Wizard comes in right on time to distract the P.E.K.K.A. That was pretty close. And that P.E.K.K.A got a shot out from Mr. Notaduck. That could have been catastrophic. Here we go. Big Mama P.E.K.K.As are going to meet in the center, but look at Sierra's P.E.K.K.A is paired up with a bunch of little spear goblins. Little spear goblins proving to be worthy. Little Steves coming in hot. Those little spear goblins have carried Lapangi to the victory of CCGS Europe, guys. He was able to take out Surgical Goblin with those little spear goblins. And look at this. Sierra is doing the same thing to Notaduck. He's using those little spear goblins to take out Mr. Notaduck. So definitely, Spear Goblin Hunt coming up huge there, boys. Okay. So now we got Diego B versus Saint Belacan. This is probably the most highly anticipated match. You got Diego's B's top player from Mexico, maybe like, you know, first, second, third, or maybe the third best player from Mexico, Team Mexico for sure. And up against Saint Belacan, who is definitely, you know, you can say he's England's best player as well. So here we go, the balloon's about to lock on. Yes, it does. It gets one hit. Mine's going to land onto that pump. Well played from Diego B to stopping that pump. Here comes the miner. Minion Horde infamous combo coming out from Mr. Saint Belacan. All his minions are going to die to the Ice Golem. So really well defended by Diego B. He takes out the pump. He does a lot of damage on that right side tower. And he's looking good right now. That was really well played. Okay, you got an Ice Golem coming out here from Saint Belacan. He's just trying to cycle to another pump. Diego B is just going to go in. He's like, hey, you cycle to another pump. I'm going to go in. You got no Ice Golem to distract my Mega Knight. You got nothing here. I'm going to send bats at you. Those bats were kind of bad from Diego B, though. But look at this battle ram all the way around. But, oh my god! It does not distract the Mega Knight. The Mega Knight comes right back. It's going to take this tower on the meanwhile. You got the battle ram on the left side doing tons of damage. Kind of misplaced all around from both players. Both players are kind of nervous here. Wow, you have 3 Musketeers coming out from Mr. Saint Belacan. And you got no elixir from Diego B. How is he going to stop this? How does he stop all this onslaught? And he's got Infernal Dragon for Muskies. Wow. I can't believe Diego B just defended that. He seriously had, like, no elixir. I think if Saint Belacan knew he had no elixir, he would be way more aggressive right here, right now. Yeah, he would have been able to throw that way sooner. Here we go, we got a Zap coming out, plus Ice Golem onto the Minion Horde. That's a great stop from Mr. Diego B. And that was a huge mistake coming out from Saint Belacan. I think if he knew the elixir deficit that Mr. Diego B was at, he would have sent that Battle Ram Minion Horde a lot sooner. Now giving Diego B the time to recharge that Mega Knight. We got Battle Ram on the left side. It's most likely going to take the tower there. Minion Horde to take out that Mega Knights. Surely got the Mega Minion there. Going to wipe those things out. And now this match just got a whole lot more interesting. Got the balloon incoming plus minor action. Saint Belacan throws down 3 Musketeers, but will it hit? Will it hit? Diego B gets 1 shot with the balloon. It dies. That is going to be close to victory. And of course, Mega Knight's going to come in and slap those 3 Musketeers. Battle Ram is misplayed there by Belacan. Wow. Belacan misplaces Battle Ram, and that's going to allow the Mega Knight to get infinite damage and infinite value onto those 3 Muskets Battle Ram combos, starting 4 HP onto St. Belacan's tower. Battle Ram, Ice Golem comes in, takes it down to 4 HP. I can't believe Diego B is about to win this match. He was down, I think, 8 elixir at one point, and still able to bring this one home for Mexico. Can you believe it? Against the best player from England? The best player from England had 8+ elixir over Diego B, and he still was able to take the victory. Absolutely nuts and insane. Now here we go. We got Mr. Sergio Ramos versus Groggy here. Groggy, haven't heard of him too much. Well, let's see what he's got. Okay, Sergio Ramos starting off with that Ice Golem. Both players starting off with Ice Golems in the back. As you can see, they're both running Hog Rider decks. Okay, Hog Rider coming in here from Mr. Guroji. Tornado's gonna bring him back. He should have tornadoed that Hog Rider to the King's Tower though. Sergio Ramos making a big mistake. If you guys don't know who Sergio Ramos is, he's the most famous soccer player possibly from Spain. He's a very, very famous soccer player, and now he's playing Clash Royale for a living. So, just tells you how big Clash Royale is. Okay, but on a serious note, Sergio Ramos finished 2nd place in Latin America. He's going to England to represent the Latin American players alongside Adrian Piedra. 2 Mexico players are going to represent the country for, you know, the Latin American side in England to face off against for $150,000. So insane. Congratulations to Sergio Ramos. He also finished 1st place in Gamergy Mexico last night, and he's here now. Hog Rider distracts the Mega Knight. Oh man, but how is he gonna stop? Oh, that's not gonna do it. Is it gonna do it? Yes! Tornado actually slides in through that little ice golem. But look at the punishment on the left side. Mega Knight comes up huge there for Groggy. Groggy getting a lot of damage. Ooh, nice log comes out there for the goblins, but right away, Groggy's like, hey, take this. Mega Knight into your cannon cart. You're going nowhere. Ice Wizard slowing out that Mega Knight. Look at this left side pushes about to happen. We got the cannon cart to the pen against that Hog Rider. Nice. Tornado's going to bring everything back. But the Infernal D's is causing so much trouble here for Sergio Ramos, killing his cannon cart. Goblins come out right on time for that Hog Rider, and then the Mega Knight comes in, splashes that Hog Rider all the way back. Here we go, we got the Mega Knight, Inferno Dragon yet again. It's about to jump onto the Ice Wizard. Yes, it does. It's going to take him out. No, it doesn't. Tornado pulls everything back. Hog Rider's still coming in hot, though. Inferno Dragon on the right side. I can't believe this is going to get the tier 3 damage. Almost does. Ooh, super close to that tier 3 damage. Mega Knight comes in to take out the cannon cart. Wow, really well played from Mr. Guroji. I just heard back that he's actually a very famous YouTuber from England. I'm not sure how many subscribers he has, but he's playing this like a beast. Like he has over 400,000 subscribers. Can he be the next Surgical Goblin? We'll see right now, folks. He's at 106 HP from taking that tower from Sergio Ramos, the MGL World Champion. Actually, no, sorry. It's MEL. I totally forgot what league he won, but yeah, Sergio Ramos is going to take it here. I mean, Groggy's going to take it here. Best commentator, NA. But definitely, GG's, guys. Can't believe Sergio Ramos fell there. He just came back from winning last night and he loses. Absolutely insane. Okay, so guess what? You get to watch first place of Latin America. If you've never seen Adrian Piedra play, this guy is an absolute monster. absolute beast. And he's rocking the Goblin Hut minor control deck with cannon cards to the pack up. So here we go. Adrian Piedra versus Firewood. Minor comes out in the back there. Tornadoes it to the King's Tower. Well played by Mr. Firewood. Nice, nice. So if you guys are keeping track of all the matches right now, England is up 3-2 against Mexico. So insane. The underdogs, England, up 3-2 against Mexico. They are proven to be a super good team. Everyone thought that Mexico was going to win. Mexico is the previous world champion. Not just the previous world champion, but they finished second place, or they're the Seer champions from the very first world championship held way back in January. So these guys have always been super consistent. Mexico probably has the best overall group of players in one nation besides Team USA. Team USA is probably one of those teams that has they can make pretty much two teams that could win the world championship, but for some reason they're always like having issues where they just can't communicate and can't really practice together. They're just like I guess you could say a bunch of hotheads, or for some reason they just don't have the chemistry that allows them to win these type of events. So hopefully that changes for Team USA. But for now, Team Mexico has been having the chemistry that, a world champion needs. So here we go, cannon cart in the center there. Adrian Piedra's pressuring this quite well, but, Mr. Firewood is getting the damage on that bottom right side tower. Minor comes out for Mr. Adrian. He's got a bunch of Spirit Goblins. He's got the poisons on top. Nice NATO from Firewood. Princess will take that out, but the Mega Minion might hit. No, Knight comes in right at time. Law comes out for Mr. Adrian Piedra to take out that Princess on the left side. Now we have a very interesting match. Adrian Piedra, of course, having that Goblin Hut to keep the consistent pressure onto Mr. Firewood's tower. There's a cannon card. Minor comes out to distract him. Cannon card's a really, really hard card to play against because it pretty much need to kill it twice in order to stop all the damage. If it locks onto your tower and then you kill it, it's still going to do damage because it has 2 lives. Not 1, but 2 lives. And there we go. The cannon card locks onto the tower. Mr. Adrian Piedra coming out on top and bringing this set to a 3-3 tie match. 3-3 draw match. Okay, so now we got Mr. Anthony versus Crash. So yeah, make sure you let me know in the comments, what do you think about Team USA? They have players like Koten, CMC, Music Master, Oxalate, all these super world-class players. Will this be their chance to reclaim glory? Are they going to win the next MGL World Championship? What do you guys think? They got definitely the best team. They got Ace, all those really good heavy hitter guys, but they just haven't been able to come out with the victory for some reason, somehow. But they made it to the semifinals. Let's not say that they're a bad team. They did make it to the semifinals, and they made it to the finals of season. I think season 1 they got eliminated in the first round, or round of 16. It was Team USA Virgin Islands was the one that won. That was the team that, we have Marcel P, myself, Colton, all the older USA folks. But all the younger USA folks were taken out in season 1 of Worlds. But now USA, I feel like they got a lot more mature. They have Colton as their captain now. Colton, winner of the Gamer Jig and such and such. So let's see what they can do. Mexico's already proven themselves. They made it to the finals. In the very first season, they were runner-up champions against Team Virgin Islands, which was a super made-up team that was super stacked, and was able to take out the victory versus Mexico. Mexico has also won quite a few Latin American Cups here in Mexico. You know, all the Latin teams have a prize pool, and we get to see some of that action. So Mexico has also won that. And they've had a lot of prestigious tournaments as well. So Team Mexico just coming up huge. They have some of the best renowned players. And right now you're seeing them against England. So this should be pretty interesting to watch. We got Anthony versus Crash. Crash running the Expo rocket deck that's very famous. Actually, I think Mr. Anthony's definitely got the matchup. He's got P.E.K.K.A, he's got the Goblin. I'm not even sure how Crash gets through this. How does he get through P.E.K.K.A, Goblin, There's another Expo on the right side there. Okay, so this is getting kind of tricky here. I mean, just Crash just has more elixir somehow. Crash has a lot more elixir. He's going to stop this P.E.K.K.A pretty confidently. Look, he's going to push it back. He's going to distract tornadoes and everything to the Ice Wizard splash damage. Insane play there. Poison comes out from Anthony as well as Zab trying to deny that Expo damage. Another Expo played. What does Anthony have to defend this? He throws out an Electro Wizard. Oh man, this is going to be pretty rough. Expo locks onto the tower. Mega Minion is going to try to take out the Expo, but look at the damage. The damage is absolutely huge from Crash. Somehow, some way, he's able to get the Expo damage. Wow. Okay, Anthony's setting up for the Spear Goblin Huts. I think Crash is going to go for a Rocket Cycle victory here. Wow, he's just playing Expo defensively now. He knows, or maybe he's going to try to log him out. There goes one log. Tower's at 800 or 799 HP, almost 800. This is insane play by Mr. Crash. I can't believe he's going to win this matchup against P.E.K.K.A, against Goblin, and he's still able to connect his Expos onto the tower. And Anthony just can't get the damage. He's only at 1500 damage on this lowest side tower, and his is just 2 rocket cycles away from victory. So definitely Mr. Crash playing this perfectly. There's another log cycle. He's only 2 logs away from victory here, folks. Only 2 logs away from victory. He's in a rocket on defense against that P.E.K.K.A Mega Minion. And I think Crash is looking pretty confidently to take this one for Team United Kingdom and set them 1 win closer to victory. And there's the rocket. There it is. He just needs 1 more log. Incredible play by Mr. Crash, playing this Expo deck out of his mind. There's a miner yet again from Mr. Anthony, but that's going to be too late. Log comes in, rows away the tower, and that's going to be GG. United Kingdom is only 1 game away from taking out Mexico. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Trainer Chris coming in hot. It's his time to strike against Indestructible. As you can see, Indestructible rocking Expo. The same deck you just saw Crash play, Indestructible is rocking it as well. So just to show you guys, these Expo decks are next level on these really good players. They can just make completely good use of that Electro Wizard Expo combo. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled exactly on how Mr. Indestructible plays this deck. Trainer Chris rocking the Lava Hound though. He's got the Tombstone placement. He's going to distract the Expo for quite a second, but he's got to be careful here. He needs to pair this up. He puts Flying Machine up ahead. That's going to be very vulnerable to a Mega Ice Wizard. That Flying Machine is history, folks. I can't believe Trainer Chris just played that Flying Machine there. Just got sniped out really smartly by Mr. Indestructible. He should have played the Flying Machine in the back behind the Lava Hound, but I think he got kind of preempted there. He's like, I gotta put his Flying Machine up ahead or else I'm gonna take a lot of damage from this Expo, but he still takes a lot of damage. He loses his Flying Machine, he loses his counter push, and now Mr. Indestructible has another counter push, another Expo coming in hot. Wow, Log comes in, gets all the skeletons and the Goblin Gang, and Mr. Indestructible is just getting that damage. Flying Machine not proving to be too worthy here. It's going to die to the tower. Not even going to be able to take out the Ice Golem fully. Wow. Wow. Flying Machine is just a card that, you know, you just got to utilize perfectly because it's not that strong. It's pretty weak, to be honest. Okay, got an Ice Spear on the left side, Ice Wizard as well. Lava Hound on the left side by Trainer Chris. Expo comes out on the right. I think Trainer Chris is just going to let that go. Yes, he does. He lets it go. And now that Expo is locked onto the tower, getting huge amounts of damage. That's going to be tower for Mr. Indestructible. Trainer Chris has to make this next push work. He's got Poison on top of the Ice Wizard and Mega. But another Ice Wizard comes in. Look at this control by Mr. Indestructible. And this is why this deck is so good. But another Flying Machine plus Lava Hound push for Indestructible. I mean, for Trainer Chris. But look at the Flying Machine just gets sniped out. It doesn't have too much HP. It's quite weak. It has really good range, but it's just really, really weak here. Here comes the rocket coming out from Mr. Indestructible plus 2 Ice Wizards just to add more Saw to injury. And that's going to do it. 5 seconds remaining. England is going to upset Team Mexico in a huge, huge showdown between two great countries. GG, well played to England. I'm honestly really shocked that they beat Team Mexico. Team Mexico, let's go ahead and show you guys the roster here. Has players like Pompeo, Diego B, Sergio Ramos, Adrian, Piedra, Trainer Chris, Corona, Anthony. Every one of their players, Seer, Lara, are heavy hitters. And you look at United Kingdom side, they don't have too many well-known players. They're kind of like an unknown region right now. Thunderstruck, Bowie, players I really haven't heard of. You know, Gurova came out huge. I heard he's a pretty big YouTuber. So, Crash coming up huge, Indestructible coming up huge against these really well-known players, which is really, really exciting to see. You know, we always want to see the talent in the international level, and I'm so glad we get to see it here with MGL Worlds. So guys, if you like this series, let me know if you want to see more videos like this of me casting matches. Was a pleasure. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and a like in the like section. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here because I'm a bad YouTuber, but anyways, this was Backstab X. Pleasure to have you guys here. Till next time, peace.